My father stood up at my mother's funeral, pointed at me, and announced to everyone that I wasn't his son because a DNA test had proven I wasn't biologically related to him, humiliating me in front of my entire family before walking out of the church and leaving everyone staring at me like I had done something wrong. But later that night I remembered that my mother had given me a small key before she died and told me to open a blue box in her closet if anything happened to her. So I went to the house and found a letter addressed to me that revealed the truth. I wasn't my father's biological son because I had actually been adopted as a baby and both of my parents had known from the beginning. But my mother also revealed that my father had secretly been living a double life with another woman and a daughter in another city for 20 years and that she had recently discovered the affair and planned to leave him before she died, warning me that if he exposed my adoption after her death it would only be because he was trying to protect his own secrets. And inside the box I also found photos of him with his second family and a copy of my mother's real will showing that she had left everything to me and my sister while he inherited nothing. So when my father called demanding that I sign papers giving him the house I told him I knew everything, causing him to show up at the house in a panic, and when I confronted him with the photos he admitted that he had exposed my adoption because he thought my mother was going to reveal his other family after her death and wanted to ruin me before anyone could ruin him. But before he could explain further there was a knock on the door and the woman from the photos walked in with her teenage daughter, only to reveal that my father had lied to them too by telling them his wife had died years earlier and that he was a widower. And the second family realized they had been deceived just as much as we had, leaving my father standing there as both families turned away from him. And when I finally handed him my mother's last letter he read the final sentence that said, "The saddest part isn't that you betrayed me, it's that you taught our son what betrayal looks like." And I realized that even though he wasn't my biological father, he had been my dad for 28 years and destroyed both of his families with one selfish decision.